Okay, so this is my clap back to Ajay Graham. And unlike Mr. AJ, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this on one take. I hope y'all don't mind if I smoke a cigarette. But so give y'all a little context before we start. I mean, you're looking at this video, you've seen AJ's video already, so you should have a little bit of context. You know, he made a post speaking on humility, and I had a couple of responses in disagreement to it. Just one take, man. That's all it needs. The real comes out if you're humble. So he made his post. I watched it like three times, primarily because when I saw the video, I knew I was gonna have to make a clapback video. It's a clapback video. You know, he's talking to me. He failed to mention any of the points I made on the post in his video, which is okay. You know, they duck and dodge. Niggas who don't have humility and humbleness, that is. It's cool, man. I like the energy. I like to add that, you know, this is a friendly debate. No harm, no foul. I thought his post was pretty funny. It's actually, and I thought his logic was pretty hilarious. So yeah, I completely disagree with people thinking humility is like a myth or is something that should be frowned upon. That is just complete opposite of how niggas should be running, how niggas should view their lives. I agree. Yes, not with him, but I believe that, you know, and it's just fact, nigga, that, you know, you should have some humility, some humbleness in your life, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is just so far off. Like, a nigga saying, a egotistical nigga saying that is, that, you know, you shouldn't have any fucking humility. Go fucking figure, nigga. This isn't WWE, AJ. Like, them niggas are just putting on a show, uh, 100% 24/7 full pride, bro. That's just a fucking facade. You know how many niggas out here are walking around with a big ass ego, thinking they don't need humility, hating on other niggas, and got their nose in other niggas' business because they don't have humility in their own life to accept the fact that they fucking need to reflect on their thoughts, their opinions, and beliefs. Reflection is humility. Reflection is the thought that I might be wrong. Ego is the thought that you're right all the fucking time, my nigga. No. That's why so many fraud. That's why there's so less real niggas and so much fraud niggas, because it's a wave. It's a it's a popularity contest. Who got the biggest ego? And if you don't got humility, you got all ego. So let me get your opinion on that. Because if you think ego is better than being humble, like, what the fuck? I don't even know why I'm doing this video right now. Like, I would never imagine in a million fucking years that I'd be defending what it means to be humble. Going back to what I was saying about Kendrick on this post, sit down, be humble. That doesn't mean sit down, be fucking egotistical. That doesn't mean sit down and be pride. You're trying to Kendrick was trying to get the person to shy away from that egotistical, pride-ish lifestyle and just sit down and fucking reflect on his life so you can be the person that Kendrick is. Free mentality, not chained to systematic structures that, you know, pull on his arms and fucking legs. Like racism, sexism. Like, just think about it. Niggas walking around with pride all day, no humility. Like, I've had this conversation with AJ since yesterday, and I'm still in shock that niggas are frowning upon humbleness. Like, I thought I made myself perfectly clear on that fucking post, but And I get what he's saying, honestly. If you're showing your, if you're doing your best, if I mean, you should go out there with a, I got a good mentality. I mean, I got a good, you should have a 100% positive attitude about the work that you do, that the work that you produce as an artist. I agree with that, 100%. But the shit on humbleness, like my nigga, that just tells me you don't understand what you're talking about when you tell niggas they need to be on their 100%. Because humbleness is a big factor in niggas being fucking successful, bro. Like, oh my god, this is the fourth fucking time on this video. I still can't believe I'm having this conversation. And so, and just the attitude of not only disagreeing with humbleness and humility, but just to shit on it, to call it a myth, like it doesn't even exist, like it's like fucking Christian, religious, Islamic religious type of ideological concept that we really need to think about in order to in order to move our life in a successful path, my nigga. No, no, that's not it, my nigga. You need humility. Like, come on, bro. And that's what I inserted on the first post. If y'all see on Adri's thread, man, maybe this nigga's talking about egotistical niggas thinking they're actually humble, but they're on some pride shit and just faking the fucking funk. The question isn't whether or not niggas is humble or not. The question is whether niggas is faking the humbleness, and other niggas can see that. Like, to put humility out of the equation, that just makes no mathematical sense in my fucking mind, bro. I'm dumbfounded. Uh, this 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 is the weirdest clapback I've ever done, where niggas just completely shut down humility out of the fucking equation. So I don't know, man. I'm trying to think of what else he was talking about in that video. I can't remember, but on his post, he made a mention of somebody who has artwork, and they think that their artwork is okay, quote unquote, as AJ put it. What's wrong with that, bro? If you think your artwork is okay, you have a consciousness of that you can do better, or that you can go to higher standards. Just by identifying it as okay means that you have a conscious knowledge of the best work that you can do. It's okay to be okay, my nigga. You can't be thinking, if you're thinking like you're an artist painting art, and you know for a fact you're a novice, you just entered the game. Like, are you supposed to be thinking like you're fucking Picasso? Like that there's some toxicity in that frame of thinking, is what I'm thinking, what's what I'm saying. And like I said, I know what AJ means, or I can see where he's coming from, as far as you need to be the best person. You need to come out with a positive attitude. But just over inflated ego, that's not the way to go. That's toxic. That's a recipe for the downfall of your career as an artist. Are you really gonna fight me on that accusation statement? Are you really gonna fight me on that statement? Like, really? What's your disagreement to that? What's your retort to that? Like, it shouldn't be any, bro. I'm saying that for yourself, bro. You're missing out on a whole bunch of things that you can do by having this negative attitude about humility. Like, no, bro. Now, if you're willing to say, Greg, like, I was wrong, it's not humility that I was thinking of. It was pride and ego. In that, you should have your, you should go out giving your best. Of course, you should go out giving your best. What do you think you're gonna do? Paint an artwork even at a novice and start lazily painting the fucking picture? No, you paint the fucking picture, you analyze it, and you say, "Oh, okay, I like it, but it's not the best I can do." That doubt that you have about that artwork is gonna put you on higher levels. Just having that thought that you can achieve higher, that consciousness that there are other skills and techniques that you don't fucking know, that you need to acquire to get the desired fucking picture that you like. Like, come on, bro. To put humility out of the equation, I think that's a little hasty.